Back to Boris for a second.
Yeah.
He's been in training his whole life to become Prime Minister, but how's he gone down with the public? Let's have a look at a little montage here.
You should be in Brussels negotiating.
We have been negotiating.
You are not. You are immorally.
Please leave my town. I will very soon.
Here in Oxford today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
Did you ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag?
And that's his mother.
It's got to be about, does he have the numbers? And we've got Philip Hammond, who said he would rather boil his head in a bag than have Jeremy Corbyn anywhere near number 10. He's got to have people like Amber Rudd, Anna Soubry. There just isn't the numbers. So let's move on. And I nominate Ian. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Wow. Are we present at the start of something here, Ian?
I think so.
6
I think
people
you
agree
could
with
command,
you.
yeah. I think you could command the will of the House, don't you?
Are you drunk?
You're really undermining.
The Evening Standard discovered that in 2015, Boris Johnson wrote a script for an adventure film that he hoped would star Scarlett Johansson or Angelina Jolie.
Wow.
This is so exciting.
Yes.
So it was. He had the idea it was going to be like an archaeologist with a young woman, wasn't it, going around, and it was rejected.
Johnson states that the male lead, Marmaduke Montmorency Burton, should be played by a Clooney Eastwood Connery type in his 50s alongside a gorgeous yet scholarly female lead.
And should this Clooney Eastwood Connery type have messy blonde hair?
Yeah. Or Clunesy. I'll do it.
Jennifer Arcuri, who is definitely not a close pole dancing friend of Boris. And definitely there is no conflict of interest at all in anything that Boris ever did with her companies, ever.
They've admitted that they obviously have been lovers. That's
No,
not...
they haven't admitted.
Haven't they?
No.
Oh, OK, a different WhatsApp group.
No.
Sorry, OK. No one... What I mean is no one knows, and...
He took her around some of the sights of London, apparently.
Oh, I see. It's like...
Up the gherkin.
And how did she express her ability to control men like Boris Johnson? She said, men fall in love with me after 10 minutes. I make men trip over their dicks. Doesn't she sound fun?
I like the sound of those men.
This is Jennifer Arcuri, the American businesswoman. Rory's left the Tory party.
He hasn't joined the Lib Dems, unlike many others who are leaving their parties right now.
And how rigorous is the interview? Would you like to join? You're in.
Would you? Go on, Ian. You know you really want to. Come on.
Oh, yeah. No, I am very, very keen, but it's just doesn't feel cool anymore because everyone's joining.
Everyone. Would it make you feel better if we thought we won't have you? Is it like one of
That
those?
would be great.
I will only.
Ian is the only man in this studio, I bet, though, who's got a tattoo of Lloyd George in his upper arm.
You said you would never betray the WhatsApp group. OK, I think we're getting bogged down.
Okay.
I am.
If you.
I've taken my slippers off.
Yeah.
He has.
Anyway, surely...
That's got the biggest round of applause.
I'll get the other one out in a minute.
Yeah. And there's a, unfortunately, genetically sized rabbit who is part of the march, and the policeman's having a bit of a laugh.
He's having a nice time, isn't it?
He's having a big laugh. He knows he's walking next to a big rabbit and he's on camera. And he's having a laugh.
I'll wait till he finds out he's on. Have I got news for you?
Exactly.
He'll be over the moon.
Yeah. He might even be a policeman. That might be a real rabbit, but fake policeman. We don't know. Is that right?
Yes. This is Extinction Rebellion, which has descended on Westminster to paralyse the capital. Although if they really wanted to provoke a reaction from Londoners, they could have just gone into the underground and stood on the left-hand side of the escalators. What have Harry and Meghan had enough of?
The media.
Daily Mail.
They are very, very upset and she is suing the Mail on Sunday, and he is suing the Mirror and the Sun.
For separate things.
For separate things.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, it is a free press. No one ever said it was pretty, but it is free. You want positive coverage? The Saudi royal family gets really good coverage at home.
Yeah.
Turkey, the president. They like what he does, or they die. I mean, trust me, I know this stuff. I've won so many of these cases.
This is, of course, an article from the British Beekeeping Association newsletter. It's quite a popular publication, but most beekeepers
Beekeepers.
This is, of course, an article from the British Beekeeping Association newsletter. It's quite a popular publication, but most beekeepers...
What are you trying to say?
I'm not clear. This is, of course, an article from the British Beekeeping Association newsletter. It's quite a popular publication, but most beekeepers...
Do you want me to say the word beekeeper?
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
But...
To outsource some of those words.
You could just say readers.
OK. The difficult bit is the bit at the front.
Yeah.
No.
I'll do that. Right, this is, of course, an article from the British Beekeeping Association newsletter. It's quite a popular publication, but most beekeepers I know now just use BuzzFeed.
Hey.
Oh, we got there. Thank you.
Please welcome Rachel Johnson.
I like the way you introduced me as Boris Johnson's sister, as if that is actually my day job.
People's jobs change all the time. Remember when he was a panellist on this show? Those were the days.
Well, we were very excited. They said there's a blonde woman on tonight who knows Boris intimately, but could have been anyone, really.
Not me, Ian, although I do know him quite well.
Yeah.
And for avoidance of doubt, not me.
Can I just say how delightfully awkward it is having the PM's sister here? Let's
just go on about it all night.
I'm just saying, I feel for you.
Yeah, welcome to my world of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think fair play to you. You seem reasonable and normal. Your dad seems reasonable and normal.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying, it's just a shame that he's the Prime Minister. But apart from that, he's like the Tito Jackson of politics.
That went over
That's all I'm saying, but I'm acknowledging it now.
Which one was Tito?
Yeah.
President of Yugoslavia, wasn't he?
What did Boris Johnson compare the negotiations to?
Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest. The view from Mount Everest.
Wasn't it the Hillary step, and it's no longer there?
I assumed Hillary Step was another of his tech advisors.
No,
Anyway, you shouldn't call it the Hillary step, it's the surrender step. That's a joke.
Yeah.
He did all that and then he compared it to the Shawshank Redemption. Do you think I'm making this up?
What was the comparison then?
That he was escaping from the prison of Brexit and going down the sewers and wading in shit for an hour or something. I don't remember the end of the film terribly well.
Are you party to any information that we haven't heard so far?
Not really. We had talks. If we leave, it will be delightful that this idiot will shut up.
He's exercising his democratic right. I appreciate it makes it very difficult to do an interview, and we do want to hear
We'll have a go.
as well. We will try.
Article 50! We'll have a go.
I think that's him doing the voice because his lips aren't moving when the other guys... Why did the news channels insist on continually being outside the Palace of Westminster when they could be like sort of 500 yards away with the backdrop, you know, with today's technology, just have the Palace of Westminster there, and so you wouldn't have this stuff? Why?
Yeah, but you'd miss that, which is pretty fantastic.
Does Boris ever ring you up and say, oh, don't say that, it's really embarrassing?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm under orders only to, not do any chat shows, not to say anything about
Nobody
Prime
watches
Minister.
this. This goes out as a podcast.
This is my safe space.
To be fair to Lewis Hamilton, I was in an airport once and he was flying on a he didn't have the private jet, he was flying on the regular planes and that, and I was at the baggage carousel and he got his bags off and he put it on one of the trolleys and he started heading towards the customs area, and this is how childish I am. I went, I'm going to race him. I honestly did. He didn't know he was in the race. But he's moving along, and I'm catching him up like that. And I tried to go around him on the outside, and he went out like that. On the inside. And one of the customs people saw what I was doing and just went. Because you're meant to come through, when you go through passport control, you're supposed to just stamp your thing, then just go through. And I came through like that. Yeah!
When were you happiest, Paul?
Today, because I had a letter printed in private eye.
Did you really?
I'm not saying what the letter is. I would encourage you to go out and buy the magazine. It's the best issue there's ever been. And I got to call the editor a bastard in the guise of comedy.
How do gorillas show they're enjoying their food? According to scientists, they make up happy little songs as they eat.
No.
Oh, how nice. That's nice.
Really cute.
Yeah, it's quite peaceful, that. Meditative.
Are you genuinely...
You crying?
Yeah. Wow. Well, here's a little thing. That if that moves you, then this is a true story. I sponsor a monkey, right, at a sanctuary. Got a letter this week. Said it was dead.
Your personal skills are nil. There's a woman crying, and you say, "Oh, don't cry, because they're dead." One I know.
We're just crying anyway. Might as well use the moment.
I don't know what. It's something about enjoying. It's like when you see old people having ice cream. I know. Don't you think there's something?
That's the same as watching gorillas eating leaves.
Old people having ice cream is one of the most horrible things.
I sponsored an old person. We got some bad news this week.
A sloth, falafel, and a safety vest are all made into emojis for the first time.
What do they mean? So, like, if you say to someone later on tonight, sloth, falafel.
Safety vest.
Don't worry about the safety.
Whoa!
Yeah,
falafel,
we're rock and rolling.
bring the safety vest. It's happening, but slowly. What does
I suppose a sloth, I'm feeling lazy today.
Yeah.
Falafel, hungry. Safety vest.
Oh, yeah, what? So if you
Cautious.
So if you get the aubergine, you think, ooh, lovely salad.
What are you meant to think?
Come on. You must know this.
What, it's flirtatious?
It means that...
She's so
It means your gentleman's downstairs. I don't mean there's a gentleman downstairs. That's confusing. You go, aubergine. Oh, there's a delivery. No.
So the other day, when my cousin said we should go out for a healthy meal, and I sent a string of images that ended with the aubergine...
It really depends on what the previous images were before you get to the aubergine.
Well, you know, a carrot...
God.
I've got a game for you.
Yeah.
Cock, dork, or buffoon. Are you up for it? I've got a prop
I don't know
as
if the
well.
phrase "Are you up for it?" at the end of that choice is my
Right, I've got a prop for you.
Dork or buffoon?
Is this a pilot, or is this just a round?
This is part of the round.
This is what we're here for,
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah. So we've got John Burkle, Dominic Grieve, Oliver Letwin on it. So you've got to guess out of those three names which one they were called by an unnamed Tory source.
Okay. No wonder you're
Fingers-
leaving the BBC, I'll tell you that. This is what it's sunk to.
Yeah, it's very Channel 4, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That would be on about 10 o'clock after me and my unpleasant diseases.
Come on.
We ain't going to swap armpits for a fortnight.
Listen, lads, jealousy will get you nowhere. Right. You ready for the spin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm busting.
Dominic Grieve.
Buffoon.
No.
Oh.
Oliver Letwin has been called a buffoon.
Why have they said he's a prized buffoon?
Yeah, he's won awards.
Yeah, like a prize marrow.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like this source is an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not going stronger than that.
So...
Not till I'm on Steph's show. Then I'll just let it all hang out.
You will fit right in, Ian, definitely.
Will Ian be the dork, the cock, or the buffoon?
I'm going cock. Anyway.
That's not what I heard.
Touche. All right.
This is the best part of the programme we've ever had.
Should we move on?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
We'll never top this.
Will there be other rounds where we can just shout cock, dork, or buffoon?
Yeah.
He said the deal was now in limbo, to which Jacob Rees-Mogg replied, I think, theologically speaking, Pope Benedict XVI abolished limbo, so I do wonder whether the bill is suffering the pains of those in purgatory.
Cock.
Corbyn met Boris on Wednesday. What did they talk about?
Cock. Sorry.
I wonder if there's a quota of how often you can say cock on the BBC.
I expect there'll be a letter.
Won't be signed, but...
What is a Google Pebble?
A Google Pebble is the same thing as Alexa. You go, hey Google, and it goes brrr, like that, and you say, play some soft rock, and then it plays soft rock.
Hey Google, can you write me 1,200 words for the Sunday Times?
Cock.
Oh, brilliant. Breaking news.
Oh.
Election update.
Ring a ding.
Okay. My equivalent of a soft pebble. Steve, tell us the news.
Andrew and his PR machine have been busy trying to distance him from Jeffrey Epstein, but what evidence has emerged this week that suggests they spoke regularly?
There's 23 different phone numbers.
Yet Epstein had 13 phone numbers on which to contact the Duke. Why would you have that many phones?
He probably doesn't realise you can recharge them. Last long, it was like 100 quid, that wasn't
I used to work in a mobile phone shop, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. It's not funny. I used to be an ear piercing specialist at one point as well.
Did you? Was that while people waited?
For their phones.
Did you only do the ears?
Yeah. Why? What would you like?
What are you after? Yeah.
It's fine, no, it's okay.
It's time for someone to shout it.
It's your turn, Ian. They could use it for the trailer, without any context.
Do you know, I think I won't.
Tonight at 9 o'clock on BBC One, Ian Hislop suddenly shouts cock.
What has John Trenchard been doing with his leftover egg boxes?
I went to university with this man.
Did you?
What the fuck has he been doing?
Did you really?
What's he been doing?
Did he used to get through a lot of eggs?
Did he have friends?
Yeah, he was lovely.
All right.
With a beautiful singing voice. But now that seems irrelevant.
Right. He's built a miniature stately home based on several of his favourite National Trust properties.
That's fantastic.
Definitely him.
Wait until you see the next one. Look at his face in that.
And then he did this.
He did what?
I believe it's called...
Flipping the birdie.
Flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Literally, when I take you on a night out in Borough, you can never say that like that. It's called flipping the bird. Have you ever been to Middlesbrough?
To Middlesbrough, but no, I'd love to come.
Yeah, excellent.
Let's go flipping birds.
A statue of Melania Trump was unveiled in her hometown of Sevnica.
No.
Close up.
No, that's just an insult, isn't it? And that's just awful.
Yeah. Are you offended by this?
Well, yeah, I mean, who put themselves forward to make this statue and who said, yes, let's have a look at your previous work? Yes, yeah, that looks like a croissant in a tea towel. We'll have that. I mean, look at it. I mean, I could do that. I probably have done in my more drunken times.
After finally committing to a general election, Jeremy Corbyn insists his campaign will be tightly focused with a clear direction.
Sajid Javid, are you looking forward to a December the 12th election? What's your reaction to Labour backing it? No word there from the Chancellor.
I'd have preferred it if he'd come out and gone, what, another one?
It's a great reaction, though. There's an election. You're the Chancellor.
Now, the tabloids got a little excited over the Brexit Christmas puns, I'm afraid.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so much so that The Sun gave us their top Brexmas songs. Any guesses here?
You're asking us to get into the minds of the Sun headline writers.
Ding dong merrily, what?
Brexit. Ding dong merrily goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. What's happened to me?
You suddenly started thinking like a tabloid editor.
Oh, my God.
All right, we'll try and get this one wrong then.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah. What?
Tits. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. The transformation's become complete.
But to me, it was a very important. I would say all the time they'd walk into my office, sir, we killed this leader at a low level, this leader. I said, I never heard of him. I want al-Baghdadi. That's the only one I know now. I want al-Baghdadi. Get him. And they got him.
It was the way he described the assault that killed Baghdadi in the end, which was amazing. He said, the troops went in and it was incredible. They didn't go through the front door, which was amazing. Because if you were a normal person, you'd go through the front door and you're like, wow, when they try and explain to him pilotless drones, his brain is just going to explode, isn't it? If this baffled him, that they went through a wall, I mean, it's just going to be too much.
Well, he doesn't think that you can get through a wall. That's why he's trying to build what...
Nobody was even hurt. Our canine, as I call it a dog, a beautiful dog, a talented dog, was injured and brought back.
He tweeted a Photoshop of the dog getting a Medal of Honor. Let's have a look. There we go. Here's the original photo it came from.
The dog's got a slightly more intelligent expression on its face.
How did the American Special Forces know for certain that it was actually al-Baghdadi in the compound?
Underwear.
That's right.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
What, it had his name in the label?
DNA, I think.
Oh.
That's right. Oh. Yes, it is the fishing rod of news.
Innovation has hit this programme after 30 years. In a world of CGI, this is what we're doing.
OK, fingers on buzzers.
Yes.
Give me half an hour.
Yeah. We'll slowly put our fingers on.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
I'm sorry.
She's got an expression on her face she can't believe what she just participated in.
Why does the Queen like wearing bright colours?
So that Prince Philip can see her when he's driving?
Have you met the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you meet her? Down the bingo?
Yeah, we did.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she very tall, Ian?
Fingers on buzzers, teams. Here's the next one. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do figures.
I feel like I should explain emojis to you, but...
Yeah. I'd start by explaining the internet. If
I mean, but you probably use them all the time when you're sexting.
She's got you, hasn't she, Ian? I can confirm that.
The 2015 Christmas advert by Robert Dias that went viral this week.
Hi, my name's Marcus. I work at Robert Dias and I'm gay.
I'm bisexual and I always find something I love at Robert Dias.
Look at this Christmas tree. It's perfect for a gay person or a straight person.
This field would work a treat in a straight person's home or a gay person.
Robert Dias, where gays and straights can buy drills and much, much more.
However, no Asians, Robert Dyers. Fuck you.
That's the hardest bit of being gay, is having to tell your parents that you love shopping at Robert Dyers.
I live on my own, that's why the vacuum cleaner's my best friend.
You don't live on your own, you're self-partnered.
This apparent 50-page dossier talking about examining Russian infiltration of UK politics. You're not sitting on it?
I personally am not. No, I'm standing here on the roof of 4 Millbank.
Well, he made himself laugh.
Do you think you could do Edinburgh?
Yes, but certainly not as a performer at the Fringe. But I could see him doing Edinburgh. Certainly.
Quite good as the castle.
Say what? He's an arsehole.
Quite good as the castle.
You're calling Michael Gove an arsehole?
Castle.
Castle? Yeah. That Cockney rhyming slang.
Nigel Farage has revealed he won't be standing in the election, although, to be fair, he rarely is standing after lunch.
That's Michael Gove's joke.
That's how comedy works. Welcome, Ivan.
You bloody castle.
The Sunday Times.
You just nicked my joke.
It's open season.
I believed that staying in the European Union was the best thing for us. And then something happened, and something monumental happened. It completely changed my opinion on the whole situation.
What was that monumental thing, Mark?
I was kicked in the head by a horse.
Who might be lined up to carry the can for Trump in all of
Rudy Giuliani.
Yes.
The lawyer.
Yes, Trump's lawyer and attack dog Rudy Giuliani. Here he is.
He's been astonishingly bad at going out and defending the president in TV interviews. He will contradict himself in the middle of a sentence. It is extraordinary. He really is a complete bozo.
And he started butt-dialing reporters.
Yes, he's got a reputation of butt-dialing journalists.
What does that mean?
He's talking out of his arse, essentially. He sits on a phone, or he accidentally phoned somebody without knowing that he's phoned them, and he left a couple of messages on somebody's answering service, thinking he was talking to somebody else.
Not the same as a booty call.
No.
That's very good.
In other pensioner news, this could be a whole news section on the show.
Yeah. Pensioner news.
Pensioner news. Hey, we're playing to the audience. Come on. Yeah. No, TV audience! TV audience! The audience here! The audience here!
Lock him up.
This week, an estate agent's photos of a house for sale caused a stir after revealing an excessive number of electrical sockets.
It's a marijuana farm. I gather.
Woman wakes up to find Arnold the bull relaxing in her back garden.
I like your house. Have you ever thought of putting a conservatory here? Your pot plants need watering.
I'll be back bacon.
I'll be bacon.
I'll be back bacon.
I'll be back. Yes, a fatal combination of privileged and thick.
It was perfect in every way. If you'd planned a 1-hour exercise in losing public sympathy, but at the end of it, your mother sacks you. I mean, that's a pretty bad showing.
What did he announce on Wednesday?
He's stepping back.
Stepping back.
On the cliff.
Yeah.
He's not really giving up public life. Public life is giving him up.
Yeah.
And he's been dropped by a number of charities. Normally, if you're in disgrace, you go and do charitable work, but he's been dropped by charities.
And there's a possibility, of course, that this has all been concocted by Pizza Express to build up their publicity, like that whole story about them going bankrupt that never came to anything.
Yeah, it's exactly the sort of publicity any pizza chain would be looking for.
Yeah.
Disgraced member of the royal family with paedophile connections. Garlic bread half price off.
I mean, I like the idea that someone said it was a car crash, as though the royal family cared about...
According to The Times, Andrew was wildly criticised after he appeared with Ghislaine Maxwell at a pimps and prostitutes-themed party.
Come as you are.
Why did Andrew choose to stay with Epstein?
He had to stay with Epstein because Gary Glitter was busy.
And what preparation have you been doing?
Well, I've eaten a Caesar salad.
I wouldn't say whether it was romaine lettuce or not.
Lots of leaves.
Well, I don't know what you people want.
The ITV debate.
It's like the worst remake of Charlie's Angels, isn't it?
I think it would have been better if that had been all of it. Run on that music and them standing there looking tough for the whole thing.
Just see you crack.
And then at the end, one of them screams Brexit and the other one screams NHS and it's over. Yeah. There's over 3 weeks to go, but what desperate measures have the BBC gone to liven up the election?
They cancelled our show last week.
They've cancelled Would I Lie to You till the new year. They've replaced Would I Lie to You with politicians.
Yeah.
Oh, the irony.
That's the Lib Dem leader, Jo Swinson, and she's announced a new policy on vermin control.
Yeah?
She doesn't like squirrels, and she's going to deal with them.
She's going to...
She's obviously on the phone to a squirrel hitman.
So it's...
Or hit lady.
I've got one in my hand. Should I just crush it? Yeah. What's the Lib Dem Scottish leader, Willie Rennie, been doing to shake things up on the campaign trail? He went to Glasgow dressed as Harry Potter. Here he is.
Poor effort, though. Come on.
Yeah. And
it's also so obviously going to be photoshopped with where his hands are. Like...
Unless the Lib Dem team replaced it with a broom, you know. It's always possible. How are we going to spin this? He's a Harry Potter fan. Then he was videoed running down a street with a parrot. Here he is.
What was the point of that? Why is he running down a deserted alleyway with a parrot on his arm? What message is that giving us?
I agree. I don't understand.
It's a fake parrot, isn't it?
It's not even a real parrot?
Yeah.
Well, I've lost all respect for him now.
Is it meant to be an owl and they couldn't afford one?
Maybe this is the whole thing. By doing this, he leads people to try and understand it, to try and impose some sort of reason on it, and that in itself draws... We remember his name now.
No, we don't. I don't remember his
Willie
name at all.
Rennie. Remember it like the genitals and the way of curing indigestion.
It's the big thing. It's like a liberal...
Sorry, what?
So you're saying this is a cure for indigestion, running down an alleyway with a stuffed parrot on your hand?
Well, it's worth a try.
Yeah, but it can't be the first thing you try. How long has he had it for? I've had indigestions in 1968. I've tried everything but this. Where's that parrot? Right, off we go. The heartburn's gone.
Rory, apart from the fact that you went to Eton and Oxford, your father was deputy head of MI6. You've worked in the Middle East on multiple occasions and you can speak 11 languages. Why do people keep saying you're a spy?
During the leadership campaign...
Yeah.
Boris apparently planted the story, so right front page of the Telegraph, in order to destroy my leadership campaign. I never understood it. It did me more favours than anything else in the entire leadership campaign.
It's cool to be a spy.
Yeah, this is like 007.
Yeah.
Are you saying because Boris said you're a spy, it isn't true?
I know you can't say you're a spy.
No, you can't.
But you're
because your life would be in danger.
Yeah.
It would be irresponsible of us to ask the question again.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Blink once for yes.
If that isn't...
I blink!
If that isn't the shy smile of a spy, I don't know what it is. Who can tell me which former Tory MP once scaled a building to break into his own office?
It was Rory.
It was Rory. Very impressive for a civilian, yeah? The answer is statue of baby Jesus, mocked for looking like Phil Collins.
I've got to see this.
Oh.
This is a church in Mexico who accidentally installed this.
OK, give us a clue. Which is which?
And it's quite good, really. It's Genesis.
Yeah.
Good.
Office workers what, on average, 55 times a week?
It's a sex thing, isn't it?
No.
55 times a week? You wouldn't have the strength to pick up your pay at the end of it. That's 11 times a day.
Yeah, calm down, Bond. Keep it in your trousers. The answer is office workers swear on average 55 times a week. But before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
Looks like we'll be dogging again tonight. And I'm not saying who's saying it. But it's her with a cup.
I think it might be a really cheap version of Gogglebox.
I see the ghosts of your past sexual conquests have arrived again. Again, I'm not saying who's saying it. But it's the woman with a coffee mug.
And how many times did Andrew Neil ask Jeremy if he was going to apologise to the Jewish people?
7.
Seven
times?
7. Let's have a look.
Wouldn't you like to take this opportunity tonight to apologise to the British Jewish community for what's happened?
What I'll say is this. I am determined that our society will be safe for people of all faiths.
So no apology?
Against the abuse they receive.
So no apology for how you've handled
any other
this?
form of life.
I'll try one more time.
No,
No
hang on a
apology.
minute, Andrew. Can I explain what we're trying to do?
This is a new tactic in which you say, look, can I just finish not answering the question?
All those people who rant and rave online about global Jewish conspiracies, you know, they can be from each end of the spectrum. And even as I'm speaking now, there will be somebody tweeting about, oh, that Andy Hamilton, he's just a glove puppet. He's being operated by one of the Rothschild family from underneath the desk. Ian...
We're going to reluctantly leave the comedy goldmine of racism.
Yes.
Oh, there's a spy. There's a spy holding up a magnifying glass. There's Jacob Rees-Mogg drinking from a cup of tea. And there is Boris Johnson having sex with a horse that's been ridden by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Any thoughts on that?
Well, the last bit's the only bit that makes any sense.
Nicky Morgan also revealed this week when she's been an MP, she's missed every single parents' evening for her children.
I think I might become an MP.
What are your qualifications?
None.
The job's yours.
What would be in your manifesto?
No more parents' evenings.
What, you'd kill all children? Just answer the question.
Yeah. Would you like to apologise for that?
No.
Ian, how do you think I feel?
Let me finish.
Ian, my daughter's 6 and I've got to go to a dance recital next week and listen to other kids dance.
Okay,
that's the level of my commitment.
Yeah.
We've got to get Brexit done.
But it's clearly faked anyway. I mean, the train's going.
Which I don't understand. Was he on a train?
Yeah, he's on a train.
Oh, OK.
And outside the window, you can see the Archbishop of Canterbury on a horse. Wait for us!
So the election's been quite boring so far. What do broadcasters do to liven it all up?
Liven up the election coverage. Have they...
Where?
Where have they done this?
Some really stupid places. A fun fair in Wrexham.
I'm going to vote for Labour because I think they're the best party going forward to stop Brexit. I think...
You want to stop Brexit?
Yeah. As a young... I think as a young person, most young people would like to stop Brexit.
Yeah.
As,
you were too young to vote in the referendum, presumably.
Yeah, I was only 16 when the referendum vote came out, so yeah, I was too young.
That is fantastic, though, the funfair.
I think the whole of the news should be like that. That would be brilliant.
You're obviously not watching, it is.
Yeah, where was the ghost train? I'd love to see that bit. And,
Rees Mogg at the end.
I'll play you a sound cue and buzz when you know what it is. Here's the first one.
Or a canine, as I call it a dog.
This is for my benefit, isn't it?
Yeah.
The audio round.
Yeah.
Is it an actual gramophone?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That is actually how I consume the news at home. So that's. I'm just up to the Battle of Normandy.
Don't let me know who wins. I'm
still curious whether I need to learn German. So.
Why did Conan cause some confusion at the White House?
Trump said it was a male dog.
Yes.
And then a lot of people thought, it isn't, it's a female dog.
Ah.
And someone else said it's a female dog. And then Trump said, no, it isn't, it's a male dog.
Yes.
And I think we're still in a state of confusion, are we not?
I think the dog, we don't know how the dog self-identifies, do we?
What did Trump do with some butter?
Oh,
the
God,
White
did he?
House?
Took advantage of his presidential status.
What's a Russian man been doing with a group of dogs that went viral this week?
Well, was it using dogs as a pack to get him from place to place?
Using dogs as a pack to help him with his...
Packing?
Of his
shopping.
Exercising?
His exercise routine.
Sorry, that visual clue wasn't much help there.
Certainly not to us.
Yeah.
Why did an amorous pig make the news this week?
Oh, he launched a manifesto.
And what's changed Jeremy Clarkson's mind about climate change?
He was on a speedboat, possibly the fastest speedboat in... And he was on a lake.
Yeah.
And then the lake ran out.
The fact there wasn't a lake there didn't lead him to punching somebody, did it? Where's my lake? So it's good that you noticed it.
That
It's good
is-
that he's noticed
good
it.
that he's noticed it, if only because it meant Ian did his Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
I thought was...
It's very good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And it meant that on the subject of climate change, he did a big U-turn.
It's funny how you can go off an impression really quickly, isn't it?
Who's he doing?
The Archbishop of Canterbury.
According to the Mirror, Prince Philip first wooed the Queen when she was just 13. You see, it does run in the family. Hound ditches its Christmas tree in favour of a giant skiing marmot.
I'm not even sure I know what a marmot is.
I had to ask. I read this in the. I saw this in the.
You read it? You saw it? What's going on?
Figures of speech, mate. You know,
right, okay,
I always,
fair enough.
I sensed it.
Yeah. And showing that he knows which way to go is Boris, who's changed his mind.
This is the NATO summit and Donald Trump's attempts to stay out of the UK election.
Yes.
To be fair, he's got his hands full rigging his own.
Yeah, indeed. Full-time job.
Full-time job.
I can, look, I've won a lot of elections for a lot of people.
Including the 2020 election for the Democrats.
According to The Sun, Jeremy Corbyn did turn up at the palace, but Corbyn failed to introduce himself to the president. Yeah, that'll show him.
I didn't see Corbyn there. I mean, I'll make out like I was there. I'm always at these things.
Really?
Oh, yeah, milling around.
Serving drinks.
Serving drinks.
Boris and the NATO Secretary-General, Jens Stoltenberg, had an individual picture with every single leader in attendance on Wednesday, but Trump was the last leader, and he made Boris wait for 6 minutes for him.
Boris or Trump?
Yeah, this is going to be really difficult.
Do you
Which
realise
one's
they're
the
not...
tall American one?
That's Boris. That's Boris.
That's Boris, OK.
Which is the one who has the problem with the women?
How did Donald Trump respond to questions about Prince Andrew this
Never met him.
Who?
Prince Andrew stepping down from his royal duties.
No, I don't know Prince Andrew, but it's a tough story. It's a very tough story. I don't know. No.
He doesn't know him. But luckily, the Daily Mirror were on hand to provide us with some evidence to the contrary. This is from Florida in 2000, here in London earlier this year, and not forgetting this trip to the White House. Despite photographic evidence to the contrary, Donald Trump declared this week, "I don't know Prince Andrew." If you think that's bad, they're also the opening words of the Queen's Christmas speech.
Michael Gove turned up and said, "I'll be in it." And then Boris Johnson's dad, Stanley, turned up and said, "I could do it." It's as though there's an official role, father of the Prime Minister. First patriarch. Yeah, I'll be in. Why should we have Stanley talking about anything, apart from why it's his fault?
For not controlling his animal urges.
When I used to work in Woolworths when I was a teenager, and I used to try and get my mum to phone in sick for me. That's literally what he's done. He's got his dad to be like, "Boris isn't well."
What did Sir David Attenborough say about Boris Johnson's failure to appear?
Here we have a very shy creature. Pops out once every 4 years. His mate doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Is it?
He said it was shameful. This was very, very important. I mean, I don't know what else he had to do tonight. I think you meant who else?
Do you sit down to watch the Queen's speech, Mr. Corbyn?
It's on the morning, usually. We have it on some of the time.
It's not on in the morning. It's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when everybody watches it.
Well, our Christmas is sometimes...
You don't watch it, do you, Mr. Corbyn?
There's lots to do. I enjoy the presence of my family and friends around on Christmas, obviously like everybody else does, and I also visit a homeless shelter.
Oh.
To his benefit, he did try and lie. He didn't go like, "No, I don't watch it." He went, "In the mornings." He tried to cover.
To his credit, he tried to lie. I must remember that. Next time I'm caught out in a lie, I'll just say, "But I do go and visit the homeless shelter."
I tell you who has appeared, though, and has not been around for a while.
Who's that?
Jacob Rees-Mogg.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, no. They got him out the tin mine.
They did. He was on a pub crawl in Somerset with some Bristol University students. He was. And apparently sunk 3 pints to chants of "Moggy, Moggy, Moggy." Dominic Raab might lose his seat.
Grill!
According to a Delta poll survey of Raab's constituency, he has only a 5-point lead over the Lib Dems. Oh, yeah, the Lib Dems.
Is he the Michael Portillo of this election?
He might well be.
Yeah, you've got to stay up for Raab.
Yeah.
For Raab.
With 3 A's. Raab. You just add a few. Tories are promising more A's than everyone knows.
Moggy, 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 Raab, Raab, Raab. What alleged sexism cost one company $1.5 billion this week?
Peloton.
Correct.
It's a company that produces exercise bikes.
Oh, yeah.
And they had an advert
Yeah.
about a man who bought his wife an exercise bike for Christmas.
Yeah.
It was her diary. She spent the whole year and she was incredibly grateful to her husband
Yes.
for giving her an exercise
Yeah.
bike. And I, like most people, thought, what would happen if I gave my wife an exercise bike?
So was it was
I
regarded,
think it would be the end of the marriage.
So it was regarded as being sexist?
No,
Yeah.
not sexist, just sort of rude, really.
Oh.
Hey, fatty, here's a bike.
I just said my name a year ago. I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
Have people gone stark staring mad?
If you're in a relationship with someone who looks like that, surely you should give them a cake.
Give them And here's Collective Conscience by Oscar Murillo. This is a video of him taking the artwork on a train to London.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the guys.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, I think a draw's fair. They're all pretty much of a standard.
You'd be a bit annoyed if you couldn't get a seat on that train, though, wouldn't you? With some papier-mâché bozo sitting where you want to sit.
Jesse had a ticket.
Look at him. Pappy and PMB. Bozo.
That's what the artwork should be called.
Yeah.
None of this untitled six.
Yeah.
Papier-mâché bozo is in my seat. Can we stop a sec?
Yes, of course we can.
I have to go to the loo.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Not at all.
Go for it.
Nature is calling.
Absolutely right.
But where is it?
Have we got an ice sculpture?
Any minute now, it's going to be Stanley Bloody Johnson.
There's a lot. You get a lot of that.
What?
People going to the loo.
No, the only other person who went to the loo was Russell Brand.
Ah.
And it was nothing to do with his bladder.
Ah. I swear to God, it was all to do with my bladder.
To be fair, he came back quicker than he'd gone.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your flow.
No, not at all.
As long as we didn't interrupt your flow, that's all right.
The size of the black hole. Why is it surprisingly big?
They've got a new
Measuring
telescope,
device.
measuring device.
Yeah.
So that's surprised them.
Yeah. Oh, blimey. Look at that.
Like they put the telegraph the wrong way round.
When you look at it from a long way away, it looks really tiny, but when you get up close to it, whoa!
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that.
It's basically the right answer, yeah. Professor Liu from the Chinese Academy of Sciences told The Independent it's twice as massive as we thought possible for a black hole. Oh. Professor Brian Cox, can you explain? Oh, we put the wrong one.
Yeah, that's right. The driver coming up to me when I do pick me up tonight, he said, "Oh, it's you." I didn't speak to him for the whole journey.
Last week, a mix-up at the BBC led to the subtitles of a David Attenborough show being accidentally put over an episode of The Apprentice.
Brilliant.
Leading to this, for example.
Oh, very good.
In the hope of mating, must first defeat the Overlord. But before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
OK, is the woman saying, when you said we were going dogging this weekend, I didn't... which is the same caption as I used for last week. Is the man saying, I wish I'd stood at the front now?
And in London town, a bitter old man is haunted by the ghost of Christmas past.
In Maidstone, one rookie reporter hasn't been told that the venom in Dominic Raab's spittle can be deadly. And as a last throw of the dice on the campaign trail, Jeremy Corbyn utters the magic words to summon up the legendary beardy man of Barnsley.
The Tories have had 9 years to fund our NHS properly.
Oh, right, hang on, here he comes. 5 seats, that's optimistic. That's your own personal exit poll. And there's Boris and the blonde he's in love with himself. Well, didn't see that coming. Big win for Boris. Silence. Yes, but everyone a bit stunned. For those of us who stayed up all night, I think John Curtis just ruined it. And if you're going to tell us the result at 10 o'clock, why stay up?
What did Boris say last night had given him?
Just a massive boner. Absolute stonk on.
He said in a speech it had given him a stonking mandate.
That used to be an aftershave, didn't it? Twitter had a big Labour win.
Yeah.
But as so often with Twitter, they're wrong.
It's not all bad news, though. I mean,
yes, it is. Oh, no. You must be delighted to see Boris win.
I am.
Now that you've resigned.
No, I've decided to step back from politics. I'm not an ex-Tory, by the way.
Just at the
I'm very
moment
much a
where even you would have won.
Even I. My seat I won from the opposition in 2010.
Who were you up against? Was it Lord Binhead?
No, that was in Uxbridge, I think, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Bucketface and Binhead.
That was a big event of the night, actually. Just have a quick look now when Buckethead faced Binface.
Harvey Jonathan David, commonly known as Count Binface, independent, 69. Hughes David Stephen, commonly known as Lord Buckethead, the official monster raving loony party, 125.
Why were they so keen to get the vote done quickly in Leeds?
Is that where they wanted to be first?
No, have a look at this.
We've been told we will have to clear out if the counting goes on beyond that because they need to set up for a Venga Boys concert.
You remember the Venga Boys, of course, Ian?
No.
Do you remember that?
The Venga bus is coming.
Yes, the one.
And everybody's jumping. There's a slogan on the side.
It's a bunch of lies.
Yeah.
Health Secretary Matt Hancock was ridiculed this week. Let's have a look.
Parliamentary candidate for Warrington North for the Conservative Party. It's been absolutely fantastic being here this morning with Matt Hancock. My second visit this week, actually.
Why did that arouse so much interest?
Well, they're sort of standing unnaturally close together.
And also, a certain amount of arousal on his behalf.
She's gesticulating quite wildly. There was a danger of a Matt Hancock incident.
Was he always as excitable as this, Nikki?
Well, it's not an experience that I've had, so...
How did Labour's Dawn Butler embarrass herself on the campaign trail? He caused a stir by telling an LGBT awards ceremony 90% of giraffes are gay. Let's just accept people for who they are. But giraffe expert Stephanie Fennessy told The Guardian that Butler was incorrect, and the misunderstanding comes from the fact that animals will fake hump each other to assert dominance.
Oh, can you imagine the cabinet?
We don't do that.
What, not even a bit?
Nope.
So is the banana the odd one out because it was replaced?
No.
The Christmas tree is not being replaced?
Absolutely right. There
That's...
Yeah. They've all been replaced by something else, apart from a BBC Christmas tree, which was removed. Here it is, outside New Broadcasting House this week. So what happened to the tree?
Was it too red? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's BBC bias, isn't it?
It was cut up.
Workers arrived up to take it away.
And their van was too small.
As the sun revealed, their van was too small.
Van was too small.
Yeah, so they had to spend 2 hours chopping up the
2 hours
tree
chopping it up.
and taking it away in bits.
Taking it away in the bits.
Let's
put it
have
in
a
the
look.
van. Let's
Let
have
me
a look
see
at it.
them
Let's have a look at it.
Chopping it up.
Let's try to get this programme over as quickly as possible. That's it.
Lovely. Why did this artwork have to be replaced?
Because a man came along and ate it.
That's exactly right. David DeTuna.
Yeah. David the Tuner?
David DeTuna. Something like DeTuna. I don't know.
Well, pianos or fish? Which is it? Pianos or fish. It's a new quiz. Pianos or fish? that espresso's kicking in, I can tell you that.
Which means at the end of this round, it is 5 points to Paul and Nikki, 4 to Ian and John.
Even though we're losing, I don't think we should change the team captain.
No.
I think I should navigate towards the next round.
You stay on.
Make sure we progress there properly.
Time now for the Missing Words round, which this week features as its guest publication, election campaign leaflets.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Excellent, good. I thought I'd had enough of that subject, but suddenly enough, I realise I haven't.
Of course, we all make decisions.
You wait for the next one.
Yeah. So of course, we all make decisions based on leaflets pushed through our door.
Yes, because we all make decisions based on leaflets that come through the door.
And they say there's too many repeats on BBC One.
Woman marries carpet in lavish ceremony.
Oh, she'll end up walking all over him.
This is Becky Cox from Manchester, who's married the love of her life, a rug called Matt.
Oh, yo.
Here they are at their wedding.
They can only take one carpet joke, this lot.
Neither of them could wait to get laid.
Oh, no, I was wrong. 2 carpet jokes.
There you go. Blessed shocks congregation by falling over and swearing loudly in church.
What did he say? Jesus Christ? What happened?
This week, Brian Blessed startled his local congregation when he fell over halfway through a carol service and shouted, "Fuck."
It could have been a misprint for flock.
As a result of which, the church is now raising funds to replace all its stained glass windows.
That's Pigs in Blankets, I think. That's a man who can't believe what he's seeing. There's a shortage of pigs in blankets.
Because when I go to Spoons, it's the first thing I order. That's just pathetic. You don't believe anything anymore.
It's your butler that orders it for you. this is Brexit hitting Christmas.
Yes,
yes, it is.
It is.
Over to Emma.
Uncertainty.
That's all we got time for.
This was. This was flagged, Ian, in October.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes, by the Food Authority. They said we may not have enough seasonal workers because pigs in blankets can't be done by machines.
Is it a pig in blanket or is it a kilted sausage?
What? Obviously, some people have not got enough work to do. It's a pig in blanket, otherwise it'd be... It's not a kilted sausage, kilt's a tartan.
They told me that half the country call it a kilted sausage.
OK,
Does anyone here...
Let's have a referendum. Pigs in blanket. The other option.
No, one person.
What were Wetherspoons celebrating last week?
The money they've saved on bacon.
The fact that when you walk in, the carpet's quite squishy.
You've heard.
I'm down there all the time. I hate this vision of myself as not a spoons kind of guy.
Did you see Boris's panto performance in the Commons on Tuesday? Let's have a look.
Mr. Speaker, I wonder if you can guess what this Parliament is going to do once we put the withdrawal agreement back. We're going to get Brexit done.
I did want to play a drinking game on Newsnight every time a Tory MP said, get Brexit done, but I realised I'd be shit-faced before we finished.
That would massively improve Newsnight, wouldn't it?
It was nice to see Jacob Rees-Mogg sitting up straight, wasn't it?
Yes.
Just that. We haven't seen him the whole campaign. Certain people just disappeared during the campaign on both sides.
Yeah. Well, he underwent a medical and they examined his DNA and they realised he was a total tosspot.
They're really fun names, the candidates for Labour leader. There's Rebecca Long-Bailey, who sounds like a delicious cocktail. Then there's Sir Keir Starmer, who sounds like something a Nazi officer would shout in a film. Keir Starmer! Sir Keir Starmer!
The election is over.
Who's the other really big loser in this election?
Oh, the BBC.
The BBC, because everybody hates them.
They've been attacked by both parties.
I mean, genuinely, one way to sort it out would be just to be completely scathing about everyone and everything all the time. If Hugh Edwards came on and sort of said, today, lying bastard Boris Johnson clashed with terrorist sympathising tit Jeremy Corbyn about a stupid plan to build a load of ugly hospitals full of lazy nurses looking after revolting ill people. And now here's the weather where you live, which is a shithole. Probably sort it out. According to the Express, Britain now has the gayest parliament in the world. You heard a noise, I think that's Anne Widdecombe exploding.
She's been made a dame.
Has she?
Yeah.
Has
Wimbledon. Panto.
Just point out for the financial security of Wimbledon Theatre that she's not appearing there this year. So you can take your children without worrying about them seeing Anne Widdecombe.
I plucked it as a name out of the hat because I believe certain other performers have graced Wimbledon with their presence.
I have shown my twanky at Wimbledon, yes. To overwhelming critical success. The audience hated it, but the critics liked it. Oh, no, they didn't. Yeah.
Yes, this is.
What do you mean, yes?
Yeah.
But nobody said anything remotely that could follow by yes.
I'm following order. I'm following what
orders.
It says. Yes,
orders.
I just say what it says.
You've been following orders. We have found your tunnel.
Yes. This is the new government. The new government. Like that whole chips and gravy thing. What the hell is all that about? You simple-minded apes.
What is chips and gravy?
Well, it's gravy on chips.
I thought you said Chipton. I thought it was a constituency. Chipton.
I genuinely thought I was going to have to explain to Ian Hislop what chips and gravy are.
I've had it with a pint in spoons.
OK, here we go. Oh, hang on.
Oh, no.
Yep, I'm afraid so.
Not that terrible fishing game thing.
Oh, come on, keep it light.
Game, shot. And Fallon Sherrock smashes the glass ceiling and wins at the World Darts Championship. The first woman to beat a man at the World Darts Championship.
Imagine what that scene would be like if they were serving alcohol.
Why have odds been stacked so heavily against a female darts world champion until now?
Well, they've historically been at the disadvantage of having better things to do.
What does Fallon Sherrock not have that most darts players do?
A nickname.
But you know your darts.
He does.
Yeah.
He knows his arrows, does he? That's what I say
He
about
does.
him. Knows
Friday night and spoons.
You're so lucky I became your president, Norman.
Well, there's a guy in the back there with a Latinos for Trump sign who's quite obviously not Latino.
Yeah.
It's going in. I don't wish to brag, but I'm used to a Netflix budget.
Yeah, exactly.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without what?
Greetings cards. Smart greeting cards, clever greetings cards, family greetings cards, rude greetings cards.
Christ.
Greeting cards from your family, greeting cards addressed to you. Christmas seasonal greeting cards with snow, snowmen on them, robins, glitter, Father Christmas, up a chimney. Give him some of the turkey, he'll have some of that, I'll have some of this, swats, trimmings, all the lot. Bleeding Christmas, spelled Xmas.
No. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas...
Defrocked priests.
...without puns in greeting cards. Before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
I'm enjoying the breeze on my nipples.
Yeah, but what's the caption for the photograph?